Hi, I'm Chloe and I study business management.
Hi, I'm Sam and I study motorsport engineering.
How did you get involved in volunteering?
So we saw an opportunity pop up when we first started uni, and it was a volunteering opportunity run by the FU, and it was to go up to Llys, the animal centre, and walk dogs once a week. And what we saw that you can't not spend your time walking dogs. I've always had dogs growing up, and I missed my dogs from home, and Sam had always wanted dogs, so it was just a no-brainer. So after spending the first year going up like every other week or so, and walking dogs, and then up in our own time as well.
How did your volunteering journey progress?
We also thought that it'd be really nice if it was run as more of a society, get more students involved, and we could have it more as a social thing as well. So we set up Animal Volunteering Society with two of our friends, and we took students up each week to walk dogs, and we did a fundraiser as well, and ended up raising £640, was it?
Sponsored walk.
Yeah, doing a sponsored walk. In our first year, we were in a shared house, and we absolutely fell in love with Josh, little brown guy there. He's the first dog that Sam actually walked up at the centre. Yeah. He was held as a case dog, so he wasn't able to be adopted because he was being held as evidence. And then the day he came available in March, we took him home. We'd emailed our landlord and we were like, no way is a student landlord in a student house going to allow us to adopt it. And our housemate was fine with it, but he did allow it, which is absolutely mad, and we ended up adopting Josh. Definitely had a different uni life from then on, having a dog in the house, but it was incredible. And then a year later, and that's when we adopted Fern. She was just the right amount of crazy for him. She's a bit more crazy than we thought, but that's okay. During lockdown, we couldn't be volunteering up there, and then when we went back up, there was a Labrador called Abby who was pregnant, and it's not nice for dogs to give birth in kennels. No. And Sam was volunteering up there more because I was working
4 days a week. I was volunteering up there.
Yeah, walking the dogs, and you're shadowing the dog trainer as well.
Shadowing a dog trainer up there.
And then you called me and you came home one day and you were like, there's a dog and she's pregnant, and I was like, she's coming home, isn't she? And within like less than a week, she was at home with us. A week later, she gave birth to 10 puppies, and Arthur is one of them.
What are you up to now?
So now I work in a dog park and daycare. From volunteering, that gave me the experience to get the job, and so every day now I'm just playing with dogs and looking after dogs.
What's your proudest volunteering moment?
So I think it's really hard to pick one proud moment, because with it being a rescue centre, you see so many dogs coming in and out, but I think generally the proudest moment is that spark that you see in a dog who's come in and has been really nervous for a couple of weeks, but then from getting to know you, you see that change in them one day, and they just, when they come into you and they give you that ball and they roll on their back. We saw it with Josh and we saw it with Fern, and it's incredible just to see their confidence change.
Yeah.
How did volunteering help you grow?
Volunteering has helped me grow because I didn't realise that I could get a job with dogs originally, and then being up there and being with the dogs, it made me realise that I did want to spend the rest of my time outdoors with dogs. I didn't want to be sat in an office or doing anything like that. So yeah, it sparked my passion to become a dog trainer. By
just giving me the confidence to actually run things and organise things, because I've always been like a bit of a natural leader, and it helps with my degree being business, like it's part of it, but having that experience of having people to rely on me to like organise socials and like organise the minibus and stuff like that, and because we helped out with Llys running the training for the students as well, so just giving that confidence just to be sort of like be the leader it's helped me so much with my degree, and then obviously with me going into my business as well.
Would you recommend volunteering to others?
Oh, do it. Just go for it. Yeah. Absolutely. And a lot of people think like, how do you have the time to like have the dogs do the volunteering and work and uni, but I think you make time for the things you love, and you just absolutely fall in love with the dogs up there. All the cats, like you can volunteer with the cats, and any other volunteering opportunities as well. Like I think there's something about giving your time and not, because when it's work, like you feel like you have to be there because you need the money and stuff like that. But when you're doing it just for somebody else, it's so
rewarding, isn't it?
It's so rewarding.
So rewarding to help others.
Absolutely, yeah. And then you might get a little puppy out of it as well.
Or three.
Or three.